Obviously, leading off the news, Rams have agreed to terms with Odell Beckham, which I think is crazy. He's getting $10 million. No, that's Cam Newton. Never mind. We'll talk about that in just a minute. He's probably not playing this week, but they signed him. Like I said, I think it's a terrible move. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why if you're the Rams. What's the point of bringing this guy in? And honestly, across the NFL, there's very few teams that I think need an Odell. It's so hard to say. And this is a lot of people. Let's put like the Pats in perspective. A lot of people, do you want him to sign? Do you want the Pats to sign Odell? You see the talent. I mean, the guy still makes plays, and documented by his own father, ran open quite often there with the Browns. But it's also documented by his father. He comes with so many headaches, whether it's his dad, whether it's himself. The fact that he handled free agency the way he did, I'm going to take a couple days and I'm going to talk to this team and that team. And yeah, you respect a guy taking his time, making the right decision, but announcing his every step, making sure he was in the spotlight the whole time, just kind of told you exactly what it is. He already was saying, if you're not a contender, don't sign me. Like, I'm preemptively being malcontent and causing locker room problems before he even got to a team. Like, you have to be a contender. You have to have a good quarterback. Otherwise, if you make a claim, I'm going to make life difficult, essentially, was what he was saying. Like,
what's he going to be, the third best receiver on the Rams, maybe fourth?
Oh, exactly. I think so. I mean, talent-wise, if he's at his full game, he's better than Robert Woods.
He's not at his full game. What would possibly make anybody think he was at his full game? He hasn't been, like, great in 5 years, probably.
Part of that might be the quarterback play, but yeah, in the last 3 years, he has 2 100-yard games. So, I mean, I'm with you. Like, he hasn't put anything on the field that suggests this guy has anything special. Was that an environment problem? Was that an Odell problem? Probably a beautiful marriage of them both, or a disgusting marriage, rather. I don't expect him to be anything fantasy relevant. I think he can help this team if he gets his head on straight and doesn't talk shit.
He can't be a jerk if he has a game where he's like has 2 catches for 25 yards, but his team wins. Like, he can't be a jerk about it.
And that's exactly what it's going to probably be when you have Cooper Kupp in front of you. A lot of people message me, now do I panic trade Cooper Kupp? I would go toss some offers out for Kupp, because there are some owners apparently scrambling and like trying to sell this guy based on some of the offers I've gotten messaged me. Go ask for Kupp. That guy is going to see his 10 plus targets every single week, no matter what, no matter who else is in there. That role is cemented. I do think Bobby Trees could get a little bit of his workload taken, but I still consider Robert Woods the number 2 there. Odell maybe eventually could overtake him. I'm a little bit more skeptical of Woods long-term. I think the biggest impacts do hit Van Jefferson, like one of our favorite waiver wire guys, a viable streamer these last couple of weeks. He pretty much becomes nothing. He goes to dust at this point. And Tyler Higbee already was pretty shitty. This certainly doesn't help his target outlook by any means either. So I think Kupp still the top receiver in fantasy. Maybe Adams takes over because of this move, but really, I don't know.
I know we didn't do this fast, even though I said we needed to go fast. Kupp is a full touchdown a game better than the number 2 wide receiver scoring.
Insane.
Mark. Yeah. So I don't see anybody leapfrog. If someone leapfrogs him because of this, that's just poor quarterbacking by Matt Stafford, in my opinion.
Exactly. Right. So, yeah, I do think it's the right type of offense and team that can keep him in check. You got the veteran QB, a solid head coach, a great offensive culture. He'll get his every now and again, but I'm not scrambling to pick up Odell with like the top fab or all that stuff in leagues where he was dropped. I just don't see this being the most fruitful environment for him. I think this offense could be, for Stafford's sake, this could become humongous if Odell is the real deal. But again, Van Jefferson, Higbee take big hits. Maybe Robert Woods does as well. Kupp still firm. Odell, there were so many better landing spots for him in terms of sheer volume. I don't think he's going to see that and become a meaningful impact player that you can rely upon.
Just for the record, I hope it works.
Yeah. I mean, you have Stafford, right? You better hope it works. Yeah. I think it does work. Like, how could it not? And at the end of the day, if he's fucking being an asshole, send him packing. I would have liked to see him go to the Packers a little bit more. I think there was more room for targets, more room to live alongside Adams. This just seems like a more congested spot than he really had to go to, in my opinion. Yeah.
Agree.
What is up, you fantasy wolf? Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, share your thoughts in the comments, check out some more videos, and join the newest Wolfpack by subscribing below.